What's up guys, this is Jordan. Today we're taking a closer look at the new Gemilai Owl G3006H. If you're looking to step up from a beginner espresso machine, this could be a really interesting option. I've been using it for a while now, so let's put it to the test and see how it actually performs. First impression, this is not a small, lightweight beginner espresso machine. The G3006H feels solid, powerful, and robust. It has that classic professional espresso machine look, with a metal body, pressure gauge, and the overall design. It actually looks quite classic, but with some more modern controls and features. You also get a proper 58mm commercial style brewing system, which I really like because it gives you a lot of flexibility when it comes to baskets, tampers, and other accessories. The water tank is 1.7 liters and the machine weighs about 12.4 kilograms, so again, this thing feels substantial and it looks quite premium sitting next to its relative Gemilai grinder. One of the biggest things I notice is the power. The G3006H uses a high power heating system and it can heat up in around 60 seconds. But what's more interesting to me is the heating system itself. Instead of having to wait between brewing your espresso and steaming your milk, the machine has independent heating systems for brewing and steaming. That means you can extract your espresso and steam milk at the same time. And honestly, this makes a bigger difference in everyday use than you might think. With a lot of beginner machines, you pull your shot, then you wait for the machine to switch over to steam mode, and then you wait again. Here you can basically do both. For someone making a cappuccino or latte every morning, that is just a much smoother workflow. And this is one of my favorite things about this machine. So let's talk about the important part, the espresso. For this shot I'm using Ethiopian natural beans. Freshly ground on the Gemilai grinder. One thing I really appreciate about this machine is that you don't have to fight with it to get a good shot. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons I think this machine makes sense as a step up from a beginner setup. It gives you more control, but it doesn't make you work unnecessarily hard for that control. You have dual PID temperature control, you can control the extraction temperature and adjust the brewing time and pre-infusion settings. And I really like having this information right in front of me. You can see what the machine is doing instead of just pressing a button and hoping for the best. And this is the result. The espresso I'm getting from this machine is rich, balanced, and consistent. Of course, the machine isn't going to fix bad beans or bad grinding. Your grinding, coffee doughs, beans, and technique still matter. But once you dial everything in, the Gemilai makes getting really good shots pretty easy. And that is something I really like about it. You get a lot of control, but you don't need to be expert to use it. Now let's talk about steaming. This machine has an independent steam heating system and a 2-hole steam wand designed to produce powerful, dry steam. And this is another area where you can really feel the difference compared with a typical beginner machine. There is plenty of power here. You can get the milk moving quickly, create good microfoam, and prepare milk drinks without feeling you are waiting forever. For me, this is especially important if you enjoy making cappuccinos, flat white or lattes regularly. And once you get your technique right, the steam wand gives you enough control to create really nice microfoam. And obviously, the machine isn't going to make the latte art for you, unfortunately, but it gives you the tools to do it. So who do I think this machine is for? For me, this machine is for someone who has outgrown a basic beginner espresso machine and wants to take their home espresso more seriously. Maybe you have learned the basics of dialing espresso, you have started paying attention to grind size, extraction time, and milk texture, and now you want a machine that gives you more power and more control, but you don't necessarily want something that's complicated to operate every morning. And that's exactly where I think the G3006H fits really well. It's powerful and feels like a serious machine, but at the same time, it is very approachable. You can keep things simple and just make a great espresso. Or you can start experimenting with temperature, extraction time, and pre-infusion when you want to go deeper. So I think it's a really nice middle ground between a basic beginner machine and a much more complicated professional style setup. Final thoughts. After spending time with the Gemilai Owl G3006H, what do you think? Honestly, I really like this machine. What I like most is the combination of power, build quality. It feels like a proper professional style espresso machine, but you don't need to be a professional barista to get good results from it. The dual heating system is probably one of my favorite features, because being able to brew and steam at the same time makes the whole workflow much faster. So you are getting the most important features without making the machine difficult to use. And I also really like the design. It has the classic professional espresso machine vibe that I personally love, while still giving you modern controls through the touchscreen. And then there's the price. At the time of recording, you can get this machine for around 710 euros, and with my link you can get an additional 110 euros off. So if you are interested, definitely check the link with the discount code in the description below. And honestly, considering the performance, build quality, and everything you're getting, I think it offers very good value. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you like, hit subscribe and see you on the next video.